Hello guys, wait for Taylor and uh, our last week of Deep Play Live. I am actually quite excited for the last chapter. Hello everyone. I'm just gonna wait a couple more minutes and see if someone can join us. Otherwise, I'll just start on my own and try to read the chat on my phone. Okay, we'll go ahead and start playing. Just bear with me as I am reading your chat through the YouTube on my phone. Not on the same screen, so might be delayed in responding to your chat. Pretty sure I came past this before. Maybe it didn't say properly. Thank you, Showtime. No, I was panicking there for a sec. Thank you. What would I do without you guys? Hey, thank you. Is that the wisp whimpering? Really liking the color contrast here. Red. Vivid red on blue. Okay, I can dash. I hope he is. He might have something on. It's a very busy time for us at the moment. Taylor has a million things he's got to do, so I won't be surprised if he can't make it today. No! Jimmy, you can't make it? Oh, you can. Really close. The blue makes the spirit bloom look even cooler. Massive effect. How many times have you guys played this game to the end? This would be my first. Yeah, I'm liking this level too. The color, post-processing, and especially the sound effects does a lot. Oh, Taylor's here.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry I'm late.
It's okay. We were just talking about how many times have people play to the end, and someone was mentioning how beautiful, how much they like this level.
Yeah, I like it too.
I think it's the colors, like quite a simple palette, and then the missive makes it really ethereal.
And up until this point in the game, you haven't seen a single tree. So
Oh,
it's quite
I didn't
a
realize that.
new environment. Yeah.
And it feels more open than the other levels.
It is. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite open. Which is very different than the other levels. I want to say when we first made this level that this was a long time ago. I'm trying to remember if the game was going to end here. This was the end. But so much changes during development, and the story is always adapting, but this is I think it ended up being a little bit bigger than we anticipated as far as the area. Have you run into any shaman yet?
No. Saw a lot of spirit ruins though. Oh, that's the first.
So the shaman will be here if you saved him.
Oh.
These are all different shaman from the world.
I actually haven't saved that many.
That's okay. I mean, we had to keep it relatively concise with the gameplay.
Oh, so this is where they congregate after you save them?
This is where they go. This is the spirit world.
Oh, wow. I'm guessing I need to go up.
Dan says the Greet All Shaman achievement took me weeks because I refused to research help.
Ah.
Yeah, I would. It's some of them are difficult because they wander around too. So they will wander the paths. Some of them are always in one spot.
Oh wait, you can greet them?
Yes, yeah. So you just walk up to them. That counts. Gamer 98 says, I'm happy to hear about the ending for Spirit of the North 2. Now having an ending being made for it. I think he's referring to, I had mentioned in one of the chats that yesterday Sammi and I were working on Spirit of the North 2, and I think I don't want to say too soon because everything's always changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we finally know how the game's going to end, or how we want it to end. wrap up our story. I think we had a general idea before, but now it's very detailed.
Yeah.
And actionable.
Yeah. Me and Taylor we were getting quite excited yesterday. We felt like two little kids. Am I going in circles?
I was looking away, but I'm gonna say yes because you were getting fairly close. Now I think you backtracked.
Oh, this is the first guy I saw.
But I'll give you a hint. Do you know about these statues, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. If you follow the light, the trail they make.
I thought I was doing that. Anyway.
I saw one that you barked at and then proceeded to go in the opposite direction.
Oh. Okay, that's what happened. Out of all the levels, this is probably the most intensive. Even though, I mean, at this point, 5 years later, most PCs can probably be fine. But because the other levels are fairly light, I think this one so quite a bit more geometry and. So, I'm curious about like how different cultures regard foxes. What would you say, like, because in Korea, I think in a lot of Asian culture, foxes are like regarded as cunning animals, and they're like too smart for their own good, kind of thing.
I think that's a common thread throughout a lot of folklore. The fox is a cunning trickster or deceiver, or plays tricks on the chickens or on dogs or wolves. And actually, I've been reading Aesop fables to my kids, and the fox is always playing tricks, tricking things so that he can eat them, or outsmarting the wolf or outsmarting the dog, type thing. However, with this game, we didn't use a lot of that folklore, if any of it. The folklore that we use is directly attached to the Aurora, and so it's the one piece that we use about the Firefox and Finnish folklore, and it creating the Aurora Borealis. But in those tales and stories, like it doesn't really talk about the personality of the fox. It's more like the fox sort of as sort of this poetic explanation to why the Aurora exists.
Yeah.
What it means. So when you see the Aurora, it's because this fox is running through the snow and its tail is brushing up against rocks, trees, and snow, and making these sparks that go up into the sky. But I think there's also some folklore, like in, it might be Japanese, someone could correct me, I'm not super...
Nine-tailed fox?
Yeah, credible source for this. Well, yeah, there is like the kitsune and having multiple tails, and I believe the tails are the lives of the fox.
So
everyone in the chat knows more about this, but that's a sort of separate. Yeah. I was going to go into like the Aurora, Japan. I believe they have some folklore around the Aurora, and that it's like a procession of spirits almost
Mm.
like a parade or like a wedding ceremony,
Mm-hmm.
like the spirits sort of marching in line through the sky
Oh, interesting.
with their lights and lanterns, something along those lines.
So the
That seems to be. Go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, it seems to be a commonality. A lot of cultures will have a connect the aurora with sort of activity with spirits or heavenly beings or
Mm.
celestial beings.
Mm. It's understandable.
Yeah, which makes because it's up in the sky and there are
Yeah.
lights and it's very ethereal.
Yeah, I think I'm totally lost.
Head back into the city. You can go this way.
Yeah.
I'll sort of guide you if you like. For the most part, I'm just letting you explore.
So the original idea for the nine-tailed fox or monster foxes comes from like a Chinese book of monsters. I forget what it's called in English, but it's a book describing all these like fantastic animals that come from folklore or the author's imagination. But a lot of the ideas still get used in today's content. Like a lot of Japanese anime, Korean dramas. Yeah. Oh, I'm back
So
where
first
I
appeared
started.
first appeared in Chinese folklore. You think?
Yeah.
Before Jap.
I'm not 100% sure if it was folklore, but it's definitely in that book.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people know about the Japanese version more, I guess, and especially in the
Yeah.
Western, yeah. Because
There's a lot of crossovers, but if you go far enough back, it gets more and more cloudy where
oh
it
yeah,
originated.
yeah, definitely.
So I would not be surprised if they all share a source or the way, like in Western society, the way we like view folklore, like it's different and it changes through time. And to me, it's interesting that a lot of in the Japanese folklore, like a lot of the spirits are shapeshifters, and it's not so important, like whether they're a fox or a tanuki or what, because they often take the form of humans, and so they have these fox characters that are humans a lot of times, but
Yeah.
their true form, they have either a fox tail or they are a full fox being, celestial being of some kind. But there's a lot of all right, so I'm going to guide you.
It's taking me back. Now it's disappeared.
There's a platforming path sort of back behind you that will get you back into the city. There's also an easier way across the stream where you can walk up into the city, which you've done before. The stream on Discord's a little choppy for some reason today.
Oh.
Maybe it's the bloom. Not sure. Okay.
1 second.
It's actually been a long time. Help me out, chat. It's been a long time since I played this at the very end. If you keep going forward, though, keep going forward. But look,
left.
Yeah, see where that stone cairn is? Cairn, You just passed it. Look up above you. Look up. Look up. Yeah. See that rock right above you? There's the one right next to you. There's a way to get up on top of that. Look around for cairns, and you'll find sort of a path to sort of scamper up there. I think there's multiple ways. Multiple intended ways, and even more unintended ways.
Unintended ways. Okay. Am I going across? Guess I am.
Should be a big ramp behind you.
This is where I just jumped from, right?
Yep. So if you look towards the city.
Okay. Gotcha. Woohoo!
There you go. You're in through the back door.
Ah, it's the back door.
I don't know. The less conventional way. Coming in through the window like a true fox.
You guys must have spent a long time on this level. Oh, hello. Oh, finally found you. Come back. I'm sorry. Ooh. Hmm. healed. Are you coming? No, I'm not coming. Okay.
She should be coming.
Okay.
I hope so.
I guess I wasn't patient. Wants to play with the shamans.
There she goes. I was like, oh no.
You're scared that it was gonna be a bug. Oh, my friend is back. Oh. Oh wow. Whose idea was this? The pathway of Aurora.
I don't quite remember. I remember making it. I don't know when the idea came.
Hmm. It's such a cool literal metaphor that makes sense.
Yeah, when we were talking, Sammy and I were talking yesterday, and I said something that sort of made me realize what Spear of the North, like the world of Spear of the North, is. And it's a world where the boundary between metaphor and reality isn't really respected. And some things are highly metaphorical, but they affect the real world or at least the real game world. So, especially when it comes to light and darkness and the plague. The plague is a great example because the plague is essentially just a massive metaphor for sickness and depression. But even in the game, like it comes into the game's world, like into the story, because people have lost, like the shaman and the people living there had lost themselves and were consumed by their labor and no longer looked up into the sky to see the fox, and they'd sort of forgotten their culture and they forgot who they were, and then the plague sort of came into their world. And we explore this idea more in the second game, but again, this is sort of back to that metaphors and reality are tied together, and we just sort of just roll with that. There's no fine line between them.
Wait, this is
in our storytelling.
Oh. Look in the scary place. Hello.
She's all serious now.
those murals, did you do the drawings?
Yes.
Did you have fun drawing them?
Yeah, I don't quite remember. I remember it being very difficult to try and find a balance between something that was stylized but also was very easily readable. And also practical in order to draw quite a few in a short amount of time.
Oh my god.
Hieroglyphics in general are very difficult because, most people can't look at like petroglyphs or Egyptian hieroglyphs or any sort of cave drawings and be like, oh, this is what it means. But in the context of this game, like ideally, anyone can look at it and know what it means. So
yeah, a lot to consider. Oh my god, I know where this is. Oh no, we're finally here. Oh. They were apart, but now together. Oh. Oh my god. Wow.
did it? You finished it.
Oh my god. Okay, now do I qualify to make the second game?
Yeah, you're allowed to finish it now. Talk about some of these names. Joseph Gifford, he did the soundtrack. His composer handle is now REJ. It's changed. Head Crash Industries, they helped us with some of the larger engine fixes. Games in Motion, they create a lot of the animation Fox for us, some custom animations. Got a lot of the playtesters, most of which are family members. And a lot of the marketplace contributors. These are most of them are other indie devs who sell on the marketplace. And I recognize a lot of these studios. I've spoken to a few of them. A lot of them are on Discord.
No.
The world's shortest credits.
Korean translation?
Yeah, that was my friend Brooke helped with that.
Your friend can speak Korean? Oh my god.
Yep. Yeah, he was in the Air Force, the U.S. Air Force.
Oh.
And as a linguist, so he's
As a linguist? In the Air Force?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know the details of what his day looks like. But I know he speaks Korean
Mm.
and probably listens to Korean more than anything.
I love this so much, just like the speed of it, and oh my god. Now I'm more excited about the ending that we're gonna make.
Yeah, it's hard to beat this one.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. Those of you who don't know, the second game, after you finish the story, you can continue to play. So it's designed to be an open world and sort of more of an open-ended experience. Even though there are linear stories being told and that do end, but like this game, you know, you don't continue to play, so it's okay for you to become transcendent, and we can't exactly do that with the second game. Cool. Does anyone have any questions while we're here? Or any questions that I missed? You can repost them. I don't know if anyone has fun holiday plans coming up. As a studio, we're going to be pretty quiet over the break. We're going to take a healthy break so we can spend time with family and rest up, come back fresh for the new year.
Right. That was actually shorter than I expected. I thought I'd be... Yeah, it would have been way longer if you didn't guide me. I was lost there for a second.
Yeah, it can go, if you go straight through it, it can go pretty quick. I think there's a total of 7 hours of gameplay for yours.
Yeah.
This is the 4th session. No, not 7. Maybe 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you 100% it, it takes a little bit longer. It's different for everyone. Some people finish the spirit world like super quickly. They walk straight through it. And other people get lost forever in there, either intentionally or unintentionally. Then we got speedrunners. I don't know what the fastest time for Spirit of the North is. I can't remember, but someone set a record at some point. Fastest completion time. They have their ways. It's Chow Time says it's like 32 minutes.
32
That's crazy.
minutes.
I think I remember watching part of it, but like in many of the chapters, you can exploit some out of bounds areas and run around it, skip it to certain parts.
Oh man, now I'm really excited for our intro or ending.
Kirby says, as being the only game I've ever gotten a PlayStation Platinum trophy for, thank you for such an incredible experience, and I can't wait for the second game. I feel like I've been talking about it to friends for ages. It has been a long time. But yeah, there are a lot of people who like our game just because it's a relatively easy platinum. Or a manageable platinum. You don't have to like invest years of your life to get it. You can get it in a weekend.
Is just getting all the shamans?
The platinum is all all the trophies.
All the trophies.
So yeah, so it's finding all the shaman, it's finding all the murals, it's completing the game.
Oh, murals
It's
as well.
finding like 100 spirit bloom,
Oh.
and I think there's some like, I mean, there's lots of achievements. There's other silly ones like do nothing for 3 minutes. I think.
No. Is the beach ball included in the platinum?
No, that's just Easter egg. That was never intended for anyone to find out about. At least when I made it. Yeah.
Well,
I'm glad you've played it start to finish.
Well, to be honest, like I always knew a lot about the story, and I knew the ending as well because I watched a lot of videos on it, and I loved it when I even was watching other people go through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is
you'd have to be. We've talked about it so much.
But watching it, I can say, like, and playing it just feels different.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
It feels like you know, when you're a child, like your older sisters, brothers, or like cousins, or even your grandpa's telling you stories. Whether it's like fiction or their own experiences. This feels like reliving that story. That story that you've heard so many times. But you get to actually experience it firsthand.
Yeah. Interesting to hear. I like hearing people's experiences with it because as a developer, you only get you have a very unique experience with the game. I mean, it's something you made. It's something. It becomes difficult to see it just as a story. You see it as all the technical issues or accomplishments it took to being finished. But in the end, yeah, all the work has to sort of fade away, and it has to sort of be this complete story and experience. And yeah. So yeah, I think when we first launched this game, we didn't have a lot of playtesters. We self-published. We didn't even have a publisher when we first published this. So unfortunately, a lot of I think the first month or the first week of players at least were our playtesters.
No.
Obviously, we've learned our lesson, but it was it was a small project, so there was a solid month of fixing some critical issues that were breaking people's experiences. But I think eventually we moved past it to where everyone was having the experience we wanted, the one we had intended. And I think we maybe were a little naive with how many problems could be found, just because when like we could play the game hundreds of times, but as soon as 1 million people play it, they're gonna find things.
Yeah, that's
but so with the second game, we're trying to get it in front of as many people as possible, just to increase the volume of how many people are playing it, but also the volume of how many different people were, more people that are of a different play style and mindset playing it, because playtesters and professional QA, they all play in different ways. Speedrunners play in a different way. Casual gamers play, like everything affects the way you play. And so there's no real way other than just having people play it they experience it in their own way.
Anyone have questions for the second game while we're here?
Yeah.
This is going to be our last stream for this. You didn't realize.
This is the end.
Yeah. I guess. What would our next stream be about? Taylor?
The next stream.
Hopefully
we're playing this. Hopefully we're playing the second game.
Oh,
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll show off some of the mechanics of the second game.
Mm-hmm.
Or we'll go quiet for a long time and just finish our work.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this, in large part, these few streams, Sam and I talked about this. This is sort of a practice run so that we know how to run streams in the future and larger streams for when we're doing the second game around its release. Release date when?
Release date.
It's to be determined, and it might not be any surprise, but we've had some dramatic changes with publishers, and these sort of changes are sort of happening in the background continuously. So there's that's the main reason why publishing dates haven't been released yet, because there's some other like bigger picture stuff. Nothing bad, it's just things that need to be sorted that just take time and paperwork. So and submissions with queuing submissions for make sure we launch on all platforms at the same time. It's like, so if I'm to be completely honest, I don't know when we will release, but it's not going to be this year, but it'll likely be Q1 of next year.
Are
That's fair to say.
Are we likely to do another demo before the actual release, or not?
Will we do another demo?
We're definitely doing another beta test, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we'll open up the beta test. I'm hoping to open up the beta test, another closed beta for during the Christmas break. But that's going to be pushing it really close. But we're going to try, because there's a lot of things have changed. There's a lot of things I want people's feedback on. Because any little change or any little thing we add could potentially break the game. But yeah, as far as demo, I'm not sure. It's possible. I like the idea of having a demo, because then it gives people a chance to play the game and make sure that their PC can handle it before they buy it. That seems fair. I think there's some other ways of people can benchmark their PC before buying as well. But we'll do what we can, so it's fair.
Kirby asking, yeah, you read it.
Oh, go ahead.
I even made a TikTok trying to get more people to check out the game, just out of pure love. Thank you so much. Apparently we've got like 10 people following our TikTok. We just made it. But we're getting a lot of views though compared to that. We're getting like 500 views per video. Like, I have no idea how that works. Anyway.
I'm at least 10 years too old to use TikTok.
No, you don't.
I missed that boat. I feel like I missed that boat. I was like,
yeah.
Maybe if I was 5 years younger.
But I kind of feel like all the the challenge, TikTok challenge, like dancing thing is kind of dying off now. People,
Oh yeah.
well, personally, anyway. Anyway,
TikTok is like,
could.
it's like media crack. It's like media crack.
Dopamine
So it's like
overdose.
dopamine, yeah. It's like dear.
Also,
Oh, she has another question.
yeah, she has a question.
Also, as for skills in the second game description, any kind of skill tree on the way for
Game 2.
For game 2. Yes, the second game does have a skill tree. As you play the game, you unlock essentially skill points, and you can invest those into whatever you like to augment your play or increase your abilities slightly. Carefully, not saying too much, but but yeah. So there's different. I can talk to a little bit more about it. I hate to be like so like cryptic with everything I say. With the skills in the second game, like for example, like it might. I think everyone knows that you have health in the second game. Like you can die in the second game, which is different from the first game. So you can use skill points to increase your health. You can use skill points to extend your glide stamina, so you can glide longer with Thought, your Raven companion, and things like that. So these skill points are used to sort of increase the your base stats and certain things like stamina or health. But also some other things that we haven't talked about. They're pretty fun. Will there be a demo for platforms?
That is a common question we got
for console.
When we released the demo.
Most likely not, but this is something that's largely determined by the publisher, and so I won't say no, but as far as on Steam's a very easy place to do demos and betas. It's very developer friendly, whereas as soon as you start doing things on console, like there's an official pipeline and things have to be approved and there's certifications, and it's
you have to go through the
has to be very well
same process like as a full game, don't you?
And I can't even answer that question. I don't know. I would imagine yes.
Yeah.
But it's likely different. Yeah, they're all similar, but they're all very different. Okay. All right, I think it's time to head on out.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys all for watching and participating in the chat. Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys in Discord.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for everyone who joined every week and this week. Yeah. Hopefully see you soon in another series of streams. But till then, have a good rest. Yeah, have a good rest of the year.
Oh yeah, happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Happy everything. See ya.
See you.